And it's called Me Crucify God? Never! When I was first paralysed in the hospital, I kicked a girlfriend out of my room and screamed, "Don't come back!" I'd like to think my rage was drug-induced or related to the pain of rejuvenating nerves. That's what I'd like to think, but no. I really said these awful words, and a lot more. When the pain began to ease, I realised that I was mostly angry at God. But how could I strike out at someone who was invisible? How could I punch someone in the nose who wasn't there? Since I couldn't get to God directly, I settled for the next best thing. I got at God through people. Whether the friend who preached a little too heavily by my bedside, or the clumsy nurse who banged the bedpan against the guardrail, I spit venom at God whenever I railed at them. I discovered that the all-powerful God had an odd place of vulnerability. God's people, God's body. We may not be able to crucify God, really, but we can crucify a part of God's body with our cutting words. So before you strike out at someone else, remember that anger against another is ultimately anger against God. Please, may it never be. You and I don't have to strike out at God.
It is well with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. It is well with